And we're live. Welcome back to the Wildlands. So, we're getting a bit of a late start here, but we are ready to go now. Last time, you guys helped corral an angry crowd, a rowdy and angry crowd that wanted to climb into the Tree of Eternal Moonlight. But after some strange events, they were prevented from doing so. You guys, the Wanderers, climbed up into the tree at night to investigate some suspicious goings-on and to get these runes, these rune keys to the realm of dreams that once you got up there you discovered were being corrupted by minions of a far-off and powerful Illithid. You have had a challenging encounter up here in the tree branches of this vast tree. These branches extend beyond the material and mortal plane. Hey, Ethan Hans, thanks for lurking. The tree branches extend beyond this mortal and material plane into the realm of dreams, and every time you leave touching off the branches, you lose that bridge to the land of dreams. That is where we left off, as this count of rounds has ticked up to round number 5. And there's been some bloody combat. There's been some navigating of this dangerous and difficult terrain. And I believe we were just up to the bad guy's turn when we left off. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
I think more or less.
Okay. Well, Mavra and Bella have just defeated one of these awful creatures. No, not one of those awful creatures. Different awful creature with lots of legs. Where is it? I guess you killed it and I deleted it because you pushed it off the tree, didn't you? After stunning it with mighty blows, didn't you? Bella? Mavra?
Yeah.
So at this point, yes, we had just ticked up the round as this creature was rubbing its face tentacles over the ring of runes that is right next to it. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Music increased in volume.
For the most part.
Okay. So I believe that brings us to Mavra's turn. Here you are on this glowing skyscraper-sized tree. You're rushing to reach the Ring of Runes. I think your boots have been activated. And you are now flying due to a spell. Unless that didn't actually go on to Mavra.
No, we're both flying.
You are both flying. That's what the wing icon indicates. So you guys are kind of flying. Every time your feet leave the branches, everything becomes translucent and harder to see, like it's partially in another plane of existence, which it is. Mavra, what do you want to do?
Does me flying change my speed?
I think so.
Yeah, it is a base move of 60 feet.
Okay, well, that's actually good because I think I can make it to this sky over here.
Okay. You seem to have flown in the wrong direction.
There's a little guy.
Yes. There is a creature over there. As you fly...
Is there a different direction?
Yep, you guys have been getting the blue rings of runes, remember?
Okay. I have not seen the closest one to me.
You're right.
However, the creature you have just flown to is floating there and looks surprised as you fly up to him. He seems rather translucent and is dressed in a manner that reminds you of Trusk. He looks like Trusk from down way over in the observatory. In the geothermal arcane cannon. However, he doesn't. He looks like this, but ghostly. And there's something. One of his tentacles, one of his face tentacles, is chopped off, and he has this terrific reddish or just kind of noticeable scar, even in ghostly looking form. He doesn't seem to be all the way there, and you see this as you fly up to this creature. There we go. So Mavra, now that you've flown over there, what do you want to do? Holds his staff in front of him defensively.
I think I want to see if I can pull him onto the bigger part of the branch.
Alright, make an athletics check to try and grab him. He is going to try to dodge out of the way. What'd you get?
Well, I got an 8.
You reach out to grab the ghostly apparition of a face-tentacled monstrosity, and he dodges back in the air, floating, with his own flying abilities. You catch a glint in his working eye, a deep, anger and a hatred that seems to strike out at you. You feel this emotion washing over you. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
$16.
You fail.
Okay.
You feel this
Oh,
hatred.
no.
This hatred of dwarves. It's an old hatred. Ancient. Before your forebears. From the time of the dead kings, now venerated as ancestor deities amongst the dwarves. You feel this disgust with dwarves, their short, hairy bodies, their traditions, you feel this hatred not as a dwarf yourself, but as one outside of your culture and people. And you are going to take some psychic damage as this hatred lashes out at you. Please take 14 psychic damage.
Okay.
And the figure still hasn't spoken, but he almost doesn't need to. Because you are starting to suspect from the piercing hate that seared your mind. You're starting to realize who this apparition might be an extension of.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything else, Mavra?
I think that'll be it.
The apparition of Sezengam stares at you, and that brings us to Bref's turn.
So I'm trying to get back to my friends. Let's see. Ooh. How tall is this? Because I'm gonna move up to about here with 40 feet of movement. How tall is the branch, tree, trunk, wall in front of me?
15 feet up.
Okay. Can I use the rest of my movement to just climb up?
Yes.
All right, and that'll do it.
Okay. Akiri, your turn.
Alrighty. So this guy in front of me, he isn't dead yet, right?
This guy in front of me.
He's still barely alive or something.
Yes. This thing.
Yeah.
Looks like he's taken some damage. But you actually killed the other one.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is still very much got some fight in it. Oh, I forgot to have it attack you.
Oh, I was wondering about that.
Let's do that real quick. So it lashed out with its tentacles. And it would have gotten a 20 to hit you. Would you take that?
Mm. No, she's gonna shield bracelet.
All right, mark off a charge. That will take your AC high enough, and it will miss you with the other attacks. All right, so now that we've resolved that, go ahead and take your turn, Akiri. What do you want to do?
She wants to attack the dude in front of her.
Okay. With talons?
Nah, we're gonna do another inflict wounds.
Dark magic flows up your arm and out the tips of your fingers. Go ahead and make your attack roll. A 16 will hit, and you will deal 22 points of damage.
Yep.
All right. Solid. That seemed to really rock the creature. But it is on a flat surface, so it's not going to be falling off or anything like that. And it does fly. I think, yes. So it's still floating there with its horrible long tentacle and claws. Anything else you want to do, Akiri?
Nope, that's it.
That brings us to Vapos' turn.
Vapos is going to continue running his marathon, and he's going to be adding the long jump to his repertoire here.
Okay.
So he's going to be running down, the branch that he's currently on, and then he's going to jump, basically like so, using Step of the Wind to double his jump distance.
Cool. Yeah. Should be no problem.
And then,
for Vapos.
so that's only 25 feet of his movement, and he's going to keep going. He wants to make it.
What is your bonus to acrobatics?
It is +6.
Roll acrobatics.
Okay.
You just did a jump onto a very narrow branch.
Gotcha. That is a 13.
You made it.
Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna keep moving. So that's the end of a normal move, and then I'm going to dash as a bonus action. And I'm gonna make it to about here. Sliding down the branches and making my way back up.
Okay.
And then dashing as a regular action. So that's going to be enough for me to get up to about here.
Cool. You can now see this horrible creature doing its thing to that rune key.
All right. And while I'm there, Bella is in range for my telepathy. So I'm just going to say to her, I can handle this creature. You help Mavra.
All right, cool.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. That brings us to, yes, the creature before, in front of Mavra. This ghostly illithid holds up its freakish hand. Mayra, I'm going to ask you for another wisdom saving throw. What'd you get?
Oh my gosh. A 3.
A natural 1 for a 3.
Yep.
Okay. Noted. Mavra, you feel strange. You're not quite sure what's going on or why, but you feel very odd. Okay?
Okay.
That brings us to Bella's turn.
All right, I'm gonna fly over here. I'm gonna say swift death to my enemies, and I'm gonna see if I can. I don't know if shooting this guy is gonna do anything, but I'm gonna try.
Okay.
That's a critical.
Holy smokes. How much damage is that?
Let's see, that's 30 damage.
The bow sings back. It's time to do 30 damage. And you hit this thing right in the face.
Awesome.
The apparition sort of staggers in midair. Not quite expecting that. Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna revel in my previously untapped ability as Slayer of Mind Flayers. Apparently, I'm the most deadly thing that Mind Flayers have ever seen.
Probably. Vapos. Okay. Vapos, make a perception roll.
Okay. $17.
Okay. So you all hear doom, 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 doom. And as the sixth toll of a bell rings out, you feel your heart sinking, knowing that the corruption has begun through the rune keys. And Vapos, even in the chaos of everything that's going on, you'll observe some kind of pinkish fluid, almost. Kind of ghostly in appearance, but neither a mist nor it's kind of a weird. I mean, it's kind of a weird thing to describe, but it's a non-Euclidean substance. Flows from this thing's tentacles in through the rune key and swirls off into infinity in the middle of the circle of runes. The tentacle claws, one of them gets a 22 to hit you, Akiri.
Okay. She'll. Oh, it wouldn't still be active because that was technically the last turn.
No, it would not still be active.
Yeah, so gonna be a 22.
What?
But yeah, you said what was the number that would hit her? 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, then she's not gonna use one. It would just beat it anyways.
Okay. In that case, you are taking a nasty claw. And taking... I'm looking at the wrong thing. You are taking 6 points of slashing damage. That brings us to Mavra's turn. Mavra.
Yes.
Mavra, have you seen your messages?
Oh, no. Where are they?
In
Through roll 20 or?
In roll 20.
Oh, dang. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to make my way over here.
Max, I'm so sorry. I zoned out. What did she get? What?
I just
And I'm going to-
Mavra's getting mind controlled.
Okay.
Dragon's Bite flashes its green metal in the moonlight as it slashes at you, Bella. The first attack hits home with a 24 for 10 damage.
Alrighty.
Okay, make a concentration saving throw. Okay. Bella loses concentration on fly.
Oh no.
That probably wouldn't prevent the second attack from going off as you guys begin to fall. So the second attack will still count as a 29 to hit for 14 more points of damage to you, Bella. But you guys start falling, dropping like stones out of the sky. Mavra, I should have asked, do you have bonuses against charms? Effects.
I don't think so.
Okay. Alright, Mavra, roll a d20 for me.
Four.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So you guys drop out of the sky after Mavra attacks Bella twice. You are falling kind of out of the battlefield because there's that branch that goes way down low. But you are going to impact that branch first. So you're both going to take some falling damage as you immediately fall 45 feet and hit the branch. So you're each going to take 18 points of damage. Mavra, make a new wisdom saving throw with advantage. The dice hate you.
3. Yep.
They
They do. Oh, yeah, but still, yeah.
However, I'm going to be asking you for another save here because Bella and Mavra, as you guys fall, I'm going to need you both to make dexterity saving throws to grab onto the tree bark.
17.
$20.
Okay. So you guys hit the branch, and it's this steep kind of slope, like almost a cliff of rough bark that rises up. And if you fail to grab on here, you'll bounce and fall the rest of the way down to another mushroom platform, another 45 feet below. And if you didn't grab onto that, then you would fall to certain death. So, it's a good thing that you made your dexterity saving throws. You guys managed to cling on. Bella, you will notice Mavra staring at you with this disgust in her eyes. Your dwarven fighter friend is sending daggers at you from her eyes.
All right, that's no good.
Staring daggers at you was the phrase I was looking for there. Okay, so you guys are you are no longer flying, and you are now clinging onto this branch bark 45 feet down from the level of the rest of the battlefield. Okay?
Okie doke.
Breath.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going to be spending my turn moving, dashing. My rage has definitely expired at this point, but yeah, I'll be calculating distances, so.
Okay. You have some climbing to do before it gets clear up here. Akiri.
Right, I'm taking that into account.
Mm-hmm. Akiri.
Once again, she is going to attack the thing in front of her with as I forget the words, with a influence.
Okay. Burning those spell slots. Vapos, are you ready?
Yep.
Oh, sorry, Danielle. Dramatic point to have to go.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Good night.
Good night.
Night. Anyways, that was like a 27 or something stupid like that to hit.
That's a hit, and it looks like you got a ridiculous amount of necrotic damage. So you cause this thing's heart to explode with the power of rot.
Metal as hell, I'm here for it.
And it will slump over with flies buzzing around it that seem to have come from another world. What else would you like to do? You're holding the circle of runes as if it were a physical object.
Does she have to attune to it or anything?
She can, as a bonus action or action, press it into her chest. No one's chosen to do that yet.
She will do that then.
Alright. The runes make a hissing sound as they meld with you and your soul. Do you have a movement?
She do. She's gonna start moving around the tree back the way she can.
Okay. As you are moving, you're going to notice that these tree branch bridges into the moonlit world of dreams are crisper in appearance, meaning you can see them more clearly. And as you take flight, they don't disappear. That you can now will them into existence.
Ooh.
And in fact, you
Can she will them into unexistence too?
I'm giving you control of the you can move the ring of runes with you if you want. What did you say?
I said, can she will them into unexistence as well?
As an action.
Hell yeah. Alright, cool.
That brings us to Vapos' turn.
Yeah, so Vapos is going to be moving forward. He's going to be getting up right next to this Illithid.
Okay.
And he's going to be making some unarmed strikes.
Okay.
And specifically, he's going for Stunning Strike.
Okay.
So, yeah. Doing a Stunning Strike. That is a 16 to hit.
Do I make a save?
You do. It's Constitution save.
Alright, made it.
Okay. That's a little unfortunate. So that is 12 force damage from that one, plus another d8.
Well, you'd probably rather got a nat 20 on a save than an attack. Another attack.
Yeah, you're probably right. But yeah, that's going to be 19 force damage. And then I'm attacking him 2 more times.
Okay.
So that's a natural 20 for 15
Whoa.
force damage.
Summoning all of his. Oh, man, you got a crit and it's only 15.
Yep.
Okay.
Rolled a 1 for the first die.
Somehow he's still up, but you just punched like a tentacle off of his face.
All right. And then that's going to be a 21 for another 11 force damage.
Describe how you finish this thing off that's infecting the rune key.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is basically after taking off one of the tentacles, I'm going to use the water of my elemental arm to basically just go right into its face, basically in the same spot where where the tentacle got ripped off, so
Nasty.
that the blood of it intermingles into my elemental fist.
Yikes. The elemental fist that ends this thing's existence, and it goes flying off the tree branch, leaving the ring of runes.
And then I'm going to use that elemental fist that's got that blood in it to grab the ring of runes.
Wrapping around of it.
Yep,
All right, like a water tentacle of your own.
exactly. And then I want to use my bonus action to infuse that into myself.
Got it. Okay. Bonus action to infuse it into yourself. So you're carrying one and you're infusing the other one?
Yep.
Okay.
Specifically, I'm infusing the one that was getting corrupted.
You didn't use your bonus action up? I guess not.
Nope.
Under the new monk.
Yep. No bonus
Cool.
action was necessary for that.
All right.
I did use 7 of my 8 ki though.
Okay. The ghostly apparition stares down at Mavra and Bella. And Bella, you could swear you see it smile under its scarred and damaged tentacles as it floats closer, seeming to enjoy the spectacle of the two of you struggling to survive. Its eyes flash, and Mavra's eyes flash with the same dark hate. Bella, your turn.
All right. Well,
You're clinging to the tree bark. You did get a 20. So you have your... Thank goodness you haven't dropped your bow.
well, I'm going to look at Mabra and say, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But I really need you to stop attacking me right now. And I'm going to cast a spell. So please make a wisdom saving throw. And please roll on your wisdom saving throw like you have been rolling on your wisdom saving throws.
Jeremy, would you mind handling that for me? Oh,
Motherfucker!
man.
Dang it.
Why?
Oh, man. Where was those rolls 2 previous times?
All right. Okay.
Bella,
I guess
actually,
I'm gonna use my move
Bella,
action.
Bella,
What?
here's the thing. You're clinging to the tree bark.
Yeah.
You need to pull out a small straight piece of iron and use a somatic component.
Yeah.
I think I have to ask you for an athletics check here. Oh! Bella, you display some impressive climbing skills as you wedge. You control the shaking, the natural shaking in your legs, and from the height, and you wedge your feet into this sticking out bark, and you cast that spell without wobbling. Unfortunately, she did make the save. What else do you want to do, Bella, with your move?
So I'd like to stand up and back away from her as far as possible.
That would be climbing, like kind of crab climbing away from her.
Okay, I can do that. Can I go in this direction?
Okay, it will provoke. There's a beeping.
Yeah, I have a cake in the oven. I'll get it in a second.
Okay, she's gonna take an attack of opportunity against you.
All right.
Jeremy?
Would it be at disadvantage since Maver's also clinging?
Yes.
Well, that's nice.
She swipes at you with Dragon's Bite.
Motherfucker. That'll hit me.
Okay, so you're gonna take 14 damage and have to make another dexterity saving throw.
11, unless that was with advantage. The 14 is including the crit.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh, 11 points of damage. Okay. Oh!
All right, 24.
Phew. Okay, you're fine. Alright, you can go check the oven. Alright. That brings us to the bad guys. Now, well, actually, we can skip over this because everyone who was going at this initiative count is now eliminated. So you've managed to stop the infection process. Congratulations. The question is, can you prevent one of you from dying at this point? So that is going to be Maver's turn. So Mavra is going to climb after Bella. And she's going to get a solid grip on the bark. She's going to unleash her attacks. Could you please make her full attack sequence, Ref? Jeremy. Yikes. Okay. 3 attacks.
Last one's only a 15, though.
That won't hit.
Alright, so Bella, you're gonna get hit, make a save, and get hit and make a save. So go ahead and do those. Oh, you only have 18 hit points. So you could actually get knocked out here.
Okay.
Okay, so your first dexterity save is going to keep you up, but she did 13 points of damage.
I've already recorded the damage.
Okay, so then, wait, what about the 9 points? You recorded the 9 points as well?
Yeah, I used to be at 40.
Oh, okay. Here I thought you were going to go unconscious and die right now. Okay.
Not quite yet.
All right. Well, Bella, you are alive, but barely. So Dragon's Bite has cut you twice more, and you managed to cling on with your dexterity saves. Bref's turn.
Does Maver get another wisdom save? Is this an end of the turn thing, or does something have to trigger it?
She does not get one right now.
Alright. On the road again.
Breath. Well, I guess there's a remote chance that Vapos or Breath would have observed something during that whole sequence. So you can both make perception rolls, but the DC for this is extremely high. So very low chance that either of you is going to notice this. Yeah, 20's not going to cut it.
How about a 23?
That's impressive. Okay. Breath, you will notice when Mavra took the attack of opportunity. Well, first of all, you notice that on this thing's turn, it kind of gestured, and it sort of looked at Mavra, and its eyes flashed, right? And her eyes flashed in the same way. And then you also notice that it kind of twitched when just before Mavra took her attack of opportunity.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I dashed and my turn is up.
Okay. That brings us to Akiri's turn.
Akiri is still running to try to get to everyone else.
Okay. She's gonna dash fly.
Yep.
That brings us to Vapos' turn, I suppose. Corey?
Sorry. Vapos is going to start heading in the direction of this fighting. Trying to get to everything that's happening.
Okay.
Once again, doing the triple dash. He's going to end his movement right here.
Okay. You will observe the desperate situation at the start of your move.
Okay.
Okay. So you are now climbing down that branch. That's where it's sloped.
Okay.
All right. The apparition turns to look at you, and you can see its chopped off tentacle. And it will float over here. Actually, yeah, over here. And it will also look at Mavra, and its eyes will flash, and Mavra's eyes will flash with disgust and hate at the same time. Bella's turn.
All right, man, I'm gonna try this again. I don't know what else I can possibly do other than, well, all right, I'm trying this again.
Also, Taladar said, "Wow, cake be damned," earlier in chat.
No, I'm pretty attached to this cake.
All right, another wisdom.
Please make
saving
another
throw.
wisdom save, yeah.
Now you will already have the piece of iron in your hand. So if you are clutching your bow around your arm, you can cast while clinging to the bark. Holy crap.
Fuck.
I assume an 18 beats your DC?
Yeah, by 1.
Oh my gosh. She's not held.
No, she's not. All right, I'm going to use my final action to yell, someone needs to get over here and get Mavra off me.
Okay.
And I guess that's my whole fucking wasted turn. Bye, everybody.
Mavra, can you give her her full suite of attacks?
It's 12, 12, and 12.
Okay. So it's going to be a hit. Followed by a hit, right?
Yep.
And you're going to fall unconscious and fall. Okay. Bella, as you fall, you're going to fall and impact this mushroom whilst unconscious. I need you to make it to roll a d8 for me, please. Okay. So, Bella, you are here. You are unconscious. You are prone. I need you to mark off 2 death saving throws for me, please. As you hit the mushroom. The
Okay.
good news is that you bounce this direction. So not over the edge.
Okie doke.
Ref's turn.
All right, I am very nervous. Gosh. How far down is that, branch? I mean, the mushroom that Bella's on?
Where
from
Bella
me?
is? 80 feet.
Yeah.
80 feet.
Okay. I'm going to jump down to her.
Okay. Actually, you're up here, aren't you? It's 80 feet below Vapos, so it's 95 from you.
Yeah, I'll risk it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I move here and then leap. Trying to land right there.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw. What a sad damage roll. Oh!
Mother of all fucks.
Okay. So you will take 28 points of damage. And you will fall prone as you crash land on this surprisingly solid mushroom.
Okay, but okay. From my prone position, can I then take my... What the crap? I had it.
The tentacled apparition just watches as you just throw yourself off the edge, falling 95 feet.
Just yeet.
Okay, damn it. can I make a medicine check to try and stabilize?
Yes.
All right.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah.
I would say of the 2 rolls to fail, the dex save is a better one.
I'll say. So, with a damaged ankle, you are collapsed on the ground. You reach over, you can see where Bella's bones are sticking out, and you press your hand hard against the wound.
Right back in. Okay, further. Okay, now it's in. That's better.
And stanch the bleeding. So, Bella, you are unconscious, but you will not have to make further death saves.
That's good.
Akiri,
Yes.
your turn.
Still dashing.
Okay. Vapos.
Vapos is gonna see that Bref has Bella in hand for the moment. How far above this branch is the Spectre right now?
40 feet.
40 feet. Shoot. Okay.
But he's about level with you, where your current position.
Right, yeah, but that's not gonna work for me. I don't think I can get to him as much
When
as
you
I
say
really want
this
to.
branch, do you mean this one?
Yeah.
Were you thinking going out there?
Yep. Yeah, I was thinking like
Yeah.
about the closest I could get is this spot on the branch, but there's
Yeah,
no chance
but
that's
then-
gonna be close enough.
Not at 40 feet.
He's
yeah.
40 feet above it.
It's actually
Yeah.
35, if that helps.
I don't think it does.
Okay.
That's still about 20 feet too high.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to buy a bit of time, and I'm going to go up to Mavra, and I'm not going to attack her. I'm just going to take the dodge action, and basically try to make it more difficult for her to go after anybody else.
What are you gonna do to her?
I'm just gonna kind of try to body block her a little bit, make it hard for her to move. Like essentially, if she moves away from me, I'm threatening an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
But, seemed to be just going after the closest target, so Vapos is making himself the closest target rather than her just jumping down to the mushroom.
Okay.
And that's it for my turn.
You guys hear a voice in your minds. And if Maver were here, well, it seems Mavra moves her mouth in time with the words, even though she isn't speaking. And it's this horrible voice that it's a sound that these are noises that could not be made by humanoid lips. And I'll do my best as a dungeon master to approximate the sound, but it's slithery and slimy, slurpy, and just wet. You whirlers, you are not safe. You will perish. Hop on the tower. My disease is perfect. My hatred supreme. And I shall initiate the end of your existence.
Well, that's not disgusting.
Oh, my mic didn't cut out that time?
No,
Nope, we got
it. We got all of it.
Okay.
For better or worse, we got all of it.
So, Bella,
Yeah.
when Breath pushed your bone back in your body and stopped the bleeding, you get to clear your death saves. However,
That's nice.
the apparition creature flies downward at an angle to within 60 feet of Breath and Bella. As well as within 60 feet of you two clinging to the bark up here. Actually, he'll be this ways a bit. So he is now... he's about of a height with this branch. Alright?
Okay.
Okay.
And he unleashes a mind blast. So, for Bella, you're all suddenly afflicted. Imagine that you had a tentacle that invaded your mind, not your physical lump of meat in your skull, but your consciousness had a tentacle suddenly and violently thrust into it, and it tried to grab and scrape out your consciousness. I'm going to need all four of you. This actually includes Mavra, to make an intelligence saving throw.
Aha! My strong suit.
Now, Bella, you are unconscious, but you can...
Yeah.
You experience this as kind of a bad dream. You, being partially in the realm of dreams already, you sense, you know, how you are in that place. So you can use resources, like if you have some kind of reaction, you know, to save yourself, or any kind of resource that you could normally use as if you were conscious.
All right.
Okay. Those are some really crap intelligence saves, you guys. Oh, except for Bella.
Vapos used his reaction to re-roll it, and so he got a 19.
Oh, he re-rolled it.
Yep.
That's lucky. Bref, which save is which?
Breath got the 15, Mavra got the 9.
Got it. That might actually end up being good for Mavra. We'll see. All right, so there's a lot that's happening here. Anyone who got below a 15, which is only Mavra, correct?
I believe so, yes.
I think so.
Yep.
So Breath somehow barely makes an intelligence saving throw. Congratulations, Breath.
It's my proudest hour.
On fail, you take psychic damage and you're stunned. So Mavra is going to take psychic damage. She is going to take 22 psychic damage. And be stunned, which means she's going to fall. Now, as she's falling, the damage triggers a new saving throw, wisdom saving throw for her. So go ahead and make that, please.
Okay. She is going to use Indomitable.
Ooh.
Reroll saving throw. No, it's technically higher.
Okay. Well, the 13 will still fail.
Yep.
Okay, so here's the part that is really sad. She's going to hit Bella. So an armored dwarf is crashing into the unconscious Bella. And the dwarf is stunned, so she cannot use her reaction to grab onto anything. I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong about how stunned works, actually.
She automatically fails dexterity saving throws.
There you go. Okay.
And unfortunately, I spent my reaction re-rolling the dice, so
Yes,
I
you
can't
did.
try to catch her.
I noted that.
Can I mean, would Breath be able to do anything to try and catch?
The only thing he could do would be a shove Mavra at the last second. I don't see how he could catch her being prone.
Oh, I forgot I was prone.
You are.
Absolutely.
So Mavra is going to cause... She's going to hit Bella. Bella's going to take a death saving effect here. And she's going to start dying again. Mavra, taking another 12 damage, gets a new wisdom saving throw. Because there's the psychic damage and then there's the impact
Damn it,
damage.
Mavra, just put that bone back.
Did you say I lose a death save?
Yeah, so you should have reset them when he medicine
Yeah.
checked you. Okay. So now you're back to 1 and you start dying again.
Yeah.
Now I need Jeremy to roll a d8 for the direction that Mavra bounces. Actually, would she bounce if she hit a person instead of the mushroom? We'll say we're going to skip the bounce. So she lands on top of Bella. Crunch. Bella starts dying again as her bone pops back out. And that was the apparition of Sezengam's turn. Bella, I need you to make a death saving throw. Actually, we should do those at the end of the round each time. So
Oh, is it on turn?
Okay.
Done on her turn.
what?
I thought saving throws were done on her turn.
Normally, but you see how it screws her over right now?
Hmm.
It doesn't really matter. Just go ahead and roll it, Bella. You should roll a d20.
That's not good.
Okay, mark off another one. You're back to death's door. It is Mavra's turn now.
Kiri's coming, y'all. She's trying.
Mavra lies there. She doesn't even blink. She stares up at the stars. Breath.
Alright, I'm going to stand up.
Okay.
And can I gently roll Mavra to the edge of the mushroom and make another medicine check on Bella?
Yes.
Now you just stay there. Don't move.
What?
Holy crap, Brev.
Nat
I
20
missed my
on the
phone. I should have
medicine
been a
check.
doctor this whole time.
All right, we're going to count that the same as rolling a nat 20 on a death save. Somehow him popping the bone back causes the right rush of adrenaline to your brain that you pop back to consciousness with 1 HP, Bella. Clear your death saves again.
Ow!
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't have much choice.
His by the way, his forearm is covered in your blood. So he just has multiple times now pushed your bones back into your body. Akiri?
Yep, dashing still.
Flying as hard as she can. Okay, Vapos. Well, if you dash, you would still have your bonus action available.
I mean, I can't really do much of anything with it.
Okay. Vapos.
Alright, so you said that he's pretty level with the branch still?
Yeah, in order to catch both of you, everyone with his cone.
Alright, Vapos is moving down over here. To be within 10 feet of him to launch a flurry of blows.
Okay. Vapos climbs down there. Vapos is pretty good at climbing, so we won't make him roll.
He can actually just run straight down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to spend that hit die and we're going to put some beatings on him. So this is going to be 3 attacks. So that's a 27 to hit for 20 plus a d8. 23 force damage.
Wham!
25 for another 23 force damage.
Bam!
And 29 for another 22 force damage.
How does this happen?
Vapos just wails on this guy like crazy, and as he's like beginning to fall or disapparate or whatever happens, Vapos just politely says, "I'm sorry, were you saying something? I didn't quite catch that."
You will perish. And then he kind of melts into midair, into this mist, as your final punch disintegrates the thing back from whence it came. Congratulations, guys. You did it.
Holy smokes, guys.
That was really close.
Altogether too close, I think. I'm going to, if you guys are okay here, I'm gonna go back up north and try to see if I can collect one of those bodies. I knocked one off of the tree, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Do what you have to.
All right, and yeah,
Mavra,
Vapos.
are you back with us, Mavra?
As the thing disintegrates, she blinks, and tears start running down her face, bloodied as it is. And she just wraps her arms around Bella and tries to bind your wounds.
Ow. Alright, I think I'm gonna cast a spell if we're out of rounds at this point.
You are out of combat.
Valkyrie's making her way the fuck over there.
Bleeding onto a mushroom.
Mass cure wounds, everybody. Take 19 healing.
Whoa.
I don't think that can reach me.
Well, she can do it around later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys start patching yourselves up. The fight has taken, and climbing the tree as well, has taken most of the night. After a while, you're going to meet up with the monks that keep the Tree of Eternal Moonlight. And they are going to thank you. Taladar in chat said, wow, as for the rolls earlier, and I supposed it was more beep be damned. Field medic breath, and sounds like a little like my kid trying to talk and eat pho. And he's slurping Sezengam, no doubt. Yeah. The monks are going to bind your guys' wounds, and in addition to Bella's mass healing and any healing Akiri wants to put out there, the monks are going to help out with 4 Cure Light Wounds spells. So that's each of those is a D8 plus 1 of healing. So you guys can decide who... well, you are going to be able to rest. So you know you should be all right. But you can kind of decide who gets that if you want. The all to Bella. There you go. That would be 29 points of healing to Bella. At some point. Although Akiri is first on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
It is appreciated.
You guys, it's gonna take. They're gonna lower some ropes, and you're gonna have to climb out of the uncomfortable spot that you are. The question being, the monks are going to offer to set something up in the tree branches so that you don't have to climb all the way back down to the bottom of the tree. So you guys can decide whether you want to sleep in hammocks up in the Tree of Eternal Moonlight or climb back down the tree. But you have another decision to make, actually, if I may interrupt myself. Well, not really a decision, but Shadir is going to whisper and ask, Sister, did everyone get a rune key besides Bella?
Oh, I have one, but I don't think we grabbed any of the other ones.
Everyone needs one besides Bella so that when she's traveling into the realm of dreams, everyone else can follow.
Ooh. She's gonna relay this information to everyone else. If you guys want me to, I can go grab them real quick.
I think you guys have gathered them, actually. They've all been grabbed.
Yeah, I brought the one I was carrying over here. And I infused myself with one. Also, where I attached it to my body, I did go back up to this illithid, and I'm going to take some of its blood and put it wherever I put the runes, in order to try to stave off whatever corruption may have been put on it. Now that I've got a little bit more time.
All right. You didn't even really notice because it was a numbing sensation was slowly spreading from that spot, essentially. And the blood clears it up.
Okay, good.
You are just kind of picking up the fallen corpse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I guess I should ask, how are you extracting the blood?
So the first part is, or the first portion of it is just very simply where it was already bleeding. Just taking some of that blood and just wiping it onto myself.
Okay.
You
can see that it's doing something, but that's not really going to be enough.
Okay.
You need some. You can tell, like you know, from before. The experiences before. You can tell, like you're going to need some. Some of its heart's blood, essentially.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Then I'll pull out I've got just a regular dagger.
Mm-hmm.
So I will use that to do my best to just make a very careful incision. Trying not to let as much, or trying to keep as much of the blood inside of the body as I can.
Go ahead and roll a d4.
Okay. 1.
Well, you're going to get a handful of its pure heart's ichor, or heart's blood, and you'll smear that on yourself. But the rest of it is going to get tainted and drained away.
Okay.
So if anybody else has an infection, they need a different dose.
All right.
Okay.
Then yeah, I'll return back to the rest of the group.
All right. So you guys pick yourselves up, dust yourselves off, clean up after the fight. The monks are going to help you. Do you want to rest in the tree or down below?
I think I want to rest in the tree.
Okay.
Akiri is fine either way.
A real need for you to breathe here?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay. The monks will set up hammocks for you guys up here in the tree, and that peacefulness will steal over you again as you head off to slumber. Bella, you're going to feel the tears coming. And you know that you're traveling back to that place. Dream realm. It's not daylight. So let me fix that. And there's this visage there. This face that if you looked at it full on would destroy you with its beauty and inspiration. However, for the first time, if those of you who have infused themselves with one of the rune keys, you are aware, while sleeping nearby, that Bella is walking this path into the world of dreams, and you can follow if you so choose. Who follows her?
Vapos will.
You very well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure Mavra would as well.
Right. So you're all there. In this place, some of you have seen this location in visions before. Distantly. You are all standing in awe of the Muse. And in this metaphysical sense, she is looking at you. There's this kind of cubist element at play here where I have a square image to kind of represent that she is not looking at you, and but she is looking at you. And she has this breaking the fourth wall feeling as she looks at you without eyes, and her eyes bore into you, and she says, "Hello, Jeremy, M, Kirsten, Corey. Wish Danielle could join us. Let's talk about how Kirsten's character Bella can become a great bard and release the curse from the friend in her bow." And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Well then,
Well, now we're going to be stuck in the game all week.
I'm fine with this.
I've got things to do, Max.
Well, I'm assuming that it's late and you guys would not want to keep going all night, but that was fun.
Oh, that was really cool.
Thank you to Taladar and Ethan Hans and anyone else who watched. Thank you to Jeremy, player of Breath. Thank you to M, player of Akiri. Thank you to Kirsten, player of Bella, as pointed out by the goddess. And thank you to Corey, player of Vapos, and Danielle, player of Mavra. I can't wait for next session. That was a lot of fun, and I'm sorry we had to start late.
That's all right. It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well.
And once again, shocked that we're all still alive.
It was pretty close. It was pretty close. I will, I'll chat all of you later. Take care. And good night. Bye,
Good night,
everybody.
everyone.
Bye.
Oh, and wait, let's do experience points, actually.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last
Excellent.
thing. All right, bonus round here. Yeah, I knew there was something. I knew there was a reason I wanted to end on time because I wanted to go over by doing something, and this was it. Okay. So, yes. It's interesting because you actually got more experience than you would have otherwise because we delayed it by a week. Because I didn't think that you guys were gonna notice that guy. Sezengam's projection. Okay, so you get experience points for quelling the crowd. You get experience points for this encounter. And you get bonus experience points for destroying Sezengam's projection. You get some role-playing XP for... I should actually have a calculator going here. Alright. So it's 5,000 to split, plus... that was a pretty intense encounter, wasn't it? So the threat of death makes the challenge rating higher, even though the monsters themselves aren't worth much experience points to high-level characters like yourselves. So that is another 10,000 to split. And then destroying the... Okay, so then there's destroying the projection, which is another 100 to split, plus I said role-playing with the monks last time, and some this time. Role-playing your characters in general, I think, deserves some of that. So that's another 1,000 to split. Okay. So we divide that by the 5 of you. And you get 4,100 experience points each.
Awesome.
All right. So there you have it. That's that's experience points from 2 sessions. All right, guys. Well, good night for real this time, folks. And we'll catch you next time. Good
night, everybody. And hooray,
Bye,
Vapos leveled up.
everybody.
Hooray.
Nice.
Ding.